Hello friends, it's Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. How you doing today? Welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me. I'm here to do or share with you a finished flip through of two more Cracker Jack box journals. I didn't do anything on, well, I did do some on video yesterday on with Maria on her live. I worked on the pages. But I was requested by a customer to make her one because she kind of wanted to buy the previous one and it was already purchased. So I said I would make her one. So I did, but I made two instead. So one will be for her and one will be for my Etsy shop. But I did things a little differently. I like to, do different things in every journal, even if it's the same type of journal. So I was going to share with you what I did differently. The last one, I did not sew around the cover. I don't know why I didn't. I just didn't even think about it. But this time I was like, why didn't I sew around the cover? So I did. I sewed around the cover just this time with just a straight stitch. It's not like it needed it, but I like the way it looks. And, it gives it extra support, I guess. So anyway, I think it just looks nice with stitching around there if I remember to do it, even if it doesn't need it. It has the same type of closure and, eyelets with a ribbon. And then I think I used a lighter wax cord or wax thread last time. This time I used this burgundy, and I think that looks really pretty on there. So these are both the same, so I'm just going to show you one. They're pretty much the same. They're not the same exact papers in the same order, but they're so similar. I know you don't want to see two of them because you'd be seeing the same thing pretty much. So let's just get started, and I'll show you the differences. It's got the same amount of signatures, 3 signatures, same size, of course, 2.5 inches by almost 6 inches or 6 inches. Let's see, was it exactly or just under? Let me see here. I don't remember at the moment. It's about exactly 6 inches long here. So anyway, inside the front cover, I used this pretty paper here. This is, I had a little bit of the same paper, this blue. Some of the blues, I didn't have any of the reds. So I looked through my papers and just used other papers that I had. I didn't buy anything special. But this is a pretty, who is this made by? Let's see if I have the little container here. Just a second, I'll tell you. I think this was, well, it's Echo Park. I think that's Echo Park. But it's pretty. It's cardstock. So that, and then I did the same thing here where I have a little side tuck pocket. And I did this before, sewed 2 flashcards together, and this one on the back is blank. But this time I used paper on the last one. This one I used one of the flaps from the box that I cut off, and I put made it into a tab. So I just cut it in half and put the 2 halves together. It's pinking sheared on the side, and then I sewed all the way around. So like this is glued on and sewed through. So I thought that was really cute. I didn't think of that last time. I just remember finishing the journal. It's like, oh, I didn't use the flaps for anything. And so this time I was like, oh, I need to use the flap. So I did on there. I have the other flap too, like I used, each one had 2 of the flaps with the Cracker Jack, little person on it. So the extra one will be coming along with the journal. And I have one for each one, an extra flap. So somebody can do what they want with that, make a pocket. I was going to make a pocket out of it, but I didn't end up using the second one. So anyway, first signature, I did coffee dye the back of the blue pages, so you'll see that. And then this is something a little different I did here on the flip out. This is coffee dyed music, vintage music. And I just, like this cardstock here, I cut a piece off and put a little flap on there. It acts as a little tab, and it kind of extends the page a little bit. I don't know, I just thought it was cool. And then here's a side tuck here. Same like I did before, but different papers. And decorated with little flowers on it. And then this one, in this little side pocket, I have a small file folder and a little flashcard. Oh, this is like a game, a little card game. So yeah, that's in there. So, yep, those go in there. And then here's a pocket. In this one I just have, this is like a little label, or it can be whatever you want, decoration. So that is in there. And a little journaling card that I had made, pretty little one with a butterfly. And then a little mini Rolodex card, which these are so cute. I love these. These I got from Maria. I don't have very many of them. They're precious. Probably never see them again, right? I've never seen them in a store. I got this from Maria, so she said she got them from a relative. So this is just a little, I used the cutoffs again as little pages. So I try to use my scraps efficiently. So you can see these are coffee dyed. This is, I think this is coffee dyed too. And then there's a little piece of ledger there. Coffee dyed paper, ledger. Here is a flip up, flip down. And here, this one on this page. This page is, let's see, what is it on this side? This is the middle of the first signature, which is scrapbook paper, and it is blue food color dyed on the back. You can see it on both sides here. It's spritzed, so it's a light coloring. And then here's ledger paper with a little side pocket, and it's a flip, you know, little flip up there. So, and I've got a little tag in here. It's just a little collage tag that I had made. I had in my stash. And then coffee dyed paper, ledger, some more of the blue polka dots. Here's a rickrack edge here on this blue paper. So cool because this looks like denim, and the red goes really well with that. Here's another flip out with an extra tab. And that's the end of the first signature. So starting the second signature. This is scrapbook paper that's blue spritzed on the back too. A little pocket here. And this is this is coffee dyed, and it's a little picture that I had printed out and cut out. I thought it was I love little pictures, so I thought this was a cute one. And just, it says 1918 on it, so cute. So that is in there. And then ledger, a small page there. Here's a side tuck with a little mini, what is this? Keep this book clean. Oh, this is kind of like a library card. Do not turn down the leaves. So it's a little mini library card there. Why can't I get it in? There we go. Being difficult. Okay. And then this is, I think this is avocado dyed. Yeah, that's avocado dyed. This is some old, I had an old notebook. I like a little notebook with this lined paper. So I avocado dyed all the pages in that notebook. So I have them to use for my journals. And then this has an extra little tab on it too, like the other ones. This is a blue, let's see, this is coffee dyed, and this is blue spritzed. The middle of the page with some pretty scrapbook paper there. Little pocket here, and I put a little label on this one. So cute, and you can put you can stamp on there, you can write on there, you know, whatever you want to do. Here is just a little piece of ephemera that is like this is the field notes piece that is, you know, printed in coffee dyed. So very, very cool. And this is that avocado paper again with the lines and a little tab. Here's the rickrack in this signature on that blue denim again. Paper. Blue denim paper. Here's a little flip up here. And it's decorated with a piece of, let's see, this is like a little receipt. It's been coffee dyed, but really cool, very vintage looking. I love that. Yep, I love paper like that. And it sounds nice and crinkly, if you like that. how coffee dyed paper sounds after you coffee dye it. Here's a belly band, and this is one of my little booklets I made yesterday in my Scrappy Saturday video. So it's just some journaling room. It's a little accordion booklet. Let's see, let's put it back like this. There we go. This hangs on there. And that's the end of this second signature. Okay, third signature. There's a little tuck up here. with a journaling card. That's something different. I didn't do that in the last Cracker Jack box journal. This is just a little piece I had just running around on my desk, and I said, let me put this in here, and it's so pretty. Anyway, it matches too. It's got red and white on it. Ledger. Just some pretty scrapbook paper. This is blue spritzed on the back, and this is a little coin envelope. This is something different too. I didn't do this in the last one. I decorated it a little bit with some book page. This is an acetate sticker, mushroom, and some stamping there. And then I put a little journaling card in here, just from a cutoff from the cardstock there that I was using in here. There's a small page, coffee dyed paper. This is a ledger, and this is some more of that avocado dyed paper, the lined paper. And then short page. This is, I put the, I thought this was pretty cool on this one. Put the rig rack on the blue polka dot. I thought that looked pretty. So here is a pocket that is made from a little flash card. It's the Spelling Bee Game flash card set. And this, I put one in each journal this time. I figured out that I had these. I didn't know last time that I had these. I just kind of found them this time when I was making these. And I had saved the little prizes from the Cracker Jacks when we ate them. And so this is the prize. It's never been opened. And I have one that's never been opened in that one too. But yeah, it's a little Cracker Jack box, you know, snack prize that comes in the Cracker Jack. So that is in that pocket, just for fun. So yeah, I didn't know I had those last time, or I would have put one in. I just, when I took these boxes out, that came out with it. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I had these. I forgot I had saved these, you know what I mean? So here's another flip out here with it's a paper piece on this fold out as a tab. That's the avocado dyed paper, coffee dyed, little scrappy page, scrapbook paper, ledger, and that pretty paper. And this is the last page. On here I put a little notebook. I did the same thing in both journals, and it's topped with a little piece of the denim paper. It looks like denim, and then I put a little piece of, I sewed it together at the top, and it's got a little piece of that baby rickrack there on the top of that little notebook. So that is right there, and there's several sheets of paper there. I didn't do that in the last one. I just thought about it this time, and just, you know, whatever I think of, sometimes it's different. I try to do it so I can do different things. This is the pocket back here, and it's got the, it's not the telegram, it's the envelope. It's the back of the envelope from my telegram that I talked about last time. And so I think it's really cool. It says Western Union. On any occasions, it's wise to wire. So I think it's just really cool. So that is in there, and it's all coffee dyed and everything. So just a fun piece there. And so that's it. I had a lot of fun making these, and I hope my customer likes this version. And so one of these is going to be in my Etsy for her reserved, and the other one will be available. So thanks for watching, and thank you to my customer for asking me to make more, because I got to incorporate some new ideas. Not new ideas, but just different ideas that I didn't do in the last one. And I like to do that. I like to do different things in each journal, not try to make, you know, them all the same. But these two are actually very similar. So these two are pretty much the same, except for the papers are in similar but in different order. So they're not exactly the same. So anyway, enough explanation on that. And I'll see you all next time. Take care and happy crafting.